Hi guys, it is Saturday. Yeah, the 16th. I thought I would come on. I was gonna do a live sale at 6 p.m. tonight, but I decided to cancel that. Um, Katie is having hers, so I didn't know she wanted to have it at the same time because I had mine posted, so I decided to cancel mine tonight. And I wasn't feeling well. I had just told her, like I told her, I had just put it up just in case I wanted to have it. That was before I wasn't feeling well. Hi, Carla. How are you? My neighbors are having fun upstairs. I just came on to see how many people were on today. I was thinking about having a live sale for a little, maybe an hour or two. Hi, just for fun. I'm so discombobulated today. I'm glad you did, Carla. I got all kinds of new packaging because I think I'll do this off and on. It's been fun and it's helping me get rid of some things. I have a lot more stuff I can get rid of. I mean, it's all stuff I've loved, but it's nice to pass things on. So I went to Sam's Club today actually, and I got big bubble envelopes. I'm not sure if I have any left just for fun. I sold a bunch of them on my last sale. I'm not sure. I still have a ton of stuff in here. I haven't went through the other rooms or anything yet. I'm still discombobulated. I was gonna do a show tonight, but like I was saying, you guys have to make sure you watch. Katie's Tribe of Five is having a sale tonight at 6 o'clock. So I decided not to have mine. Let me see. I don't know if I have any of those. Do I? I'll have to remember that just for fun. I've never seen the bubble mailers at my post office, or I didn't think to get them because of the price. I did get these ones from Amazon. I ordered, I think you get 50 in a pack. These aren't bubble wrapped. I got these. I like the color too. So I ordered some of these. Oh, you get them from order from USP. Oh, okay. Well, that's sneaky, but a good idea. Oh, you've used them just for fun? I sent one out today for friend mail for Polly's Pretties today. So that's the first one I'm using. Is one of those ones. Oh, sorry if I don't look my best today. I mean, I never look beautiful, but I think I need to shave this off today. I've been in bed the last few days. This has been the worst winter. Hi, Nicole. I've had we had this gastrointestinal infection going around work again. I was the first. I don't know if anybody else has got it yet. I was the first employee that got it. We had a lot of residents. We all had 103 point something temperatures. I was at work. What is today? Saturday, Thursday. I went to work and just had the stuff running. Hi, Kathleen. All day out. From the other side. And then I went to take my lunch break about 9:30, and I just didn't feel well. I ended up going on the floor and went home that night, and just for 2 days, like everywhere, went to the doctors, and yeah, I was with 103 temperature. They said we all have the gastrointestinal whatever, and I guess it's been going around the whole county. So it's like, oh, let me tell you. So yeah, not pretty. It's horrible. I'm telling you, every time someone gets something in healthcare, I get it. So I wanted to come on today to see if anybody was interested, and to see if anybody wanted to do before Katie's tribe, to see if anybody wanted to do a live auction sale, whatever. Mine's more of auction, I guess, because they're all one of a kind. So I just start usually at $1 or something, or whatever. Um, you know, to see who was around. I know it's Saturday afternoon, so a lot of people are out shopping or whatever. So just to see what interest, if not, I could come on tomorrow or something. I still do have, let me put up my Of course I would, Carla. I love sending happy mail, getting happy mail. It's like it doesn't matter from who. I've gotten mail from people I didn't know, and I sent mail back, and that's how we became friends on YouTube. I didn't know people that send me happy mail, and that's how I got to know them. I'm like, who is this person? Then I'm looking up their channel, and some people, like there's certain people I just liked on YouTube, like Katie. She didn't know who I was, and I just sent her a thing. She looked up my channel. She's like, oh, and because some people, that's how we just put our address on there, and people get our channel name. And here's my email, and I forgot. I know that I'm holding some things for some people, but my last sale, I do have some stuff up in my Etsy shop. That's the name of the Etsy shop. Yeah, so I do have some things up in the sorry, I'm still kind of like ugh. Some things up from the last sale. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I have some new stuff. I've had some, well, not old stuff. You guys haven't seen it, but I have old stuff that I just haven't shown yet because I haven't done a sale in a while. I have some clothes. I'm not sure if people are interested in clothes, but when I go shopping, I've just found some things I thought were pretty. I try to get some bigger sizes too because I know some of us are bigger gals. But these are smaller too because I know people have daughters too, and or I get a lot of things with patterns that can be cut up. Maybe I should start a timer too because I'm the only one here today because this is just going to be a little impromptu thing. Sorry, I'm kind of slow today. Still, let me find my clock so when we get started. If you guys leave, I understand. I'm just like, I've been buying clothes too, and I like stuff with patterns, so too, so it can be cut up. I've also been looking for linens and things too, and stuff that I would like. I found this beautiful dress. It's a large. I don't know if I won't continue to buy the stuff if there's no interest in it. I just like it. I mean, it might be something I would keep buying to cut up, but I just wanted to show you guys to see if there's any interest. I thought it was pretty. I know it's hard to. The camera doesn't do it justice.
You've got mail.
I'll just put it up. I don't know if there's any interest in any of the clothes, but I'll just try it and we'll see. It's by Studio Y. 90% polyester, 10% spandex. Large. Like I said, it's really pretty. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera. My camera, it's a built-in in HP. I just bought this computer last year, but it always looks a little fuzzy to me. So I don't know how good it looks on your computer. But there's no stains or anything. I just thought it was really pretty when I saw it. Like I said, it can be cut up. I'd rather see a pretty girl. Or not pretty, but it would make a girl look pretty. Wear it. It's got the... Like I said before, it's pretty bad when you can buy more material in a dress for cheaper than you can for a yard of fabric, and you have to make the thing. Look. And hi, Tammy, how are you? And Kathleen gets it for $1. Oh, I just got over being sick, Tammy. I had that gastrointestinal. I'm still like, ugh, it's stuff from. I was gonna have a live sale at 6 o'clock tonight, but Katie asked me, she wanted to have hers at the same time, and I was just thinking about having it. Then I didn't feel well anyways, and I told her I just put the time up just in case I decided to have one tonight. So I took it down. Um, so it wouldn't conflict with hers or whatever. So I just figured I'd pop on for a couple hours, and even if I didn't get a ton of people, just to see if anybody's interested in a little sale, for a couple hours before hers. This, I think I'm going to start a bid at $2. This I thought was really sweet. It is, I think someone handmade this book. It's cross-stitched. It's all blank pages inside. It is written on the front cover. It says Nile, I saw this in Madison and imagine you filling it with your poetry. So here you go. See you in Arula. I love you, Laura. Look. You can feel that. I don't know. It feels like almost like an old jean shirt. It's just almost. I don't know if the paper was yellow. Maybe it's my light in here. No, it's. Let me turn the light on over here. It could be my eyes because I'm still sick, but I think the paper's yellow. I don't know if it's just because of age or if the paper was like a yellowish color. It's just plain blank papers. Whoop. It looks like it was strung together or whatever you guys call it. I'm sure you guys have a word for it. There's the inscription. I mean, that can be covered if you don't like it, but I actually think it's sweet. Even if you don't know the people, I just, just the poetry. And it is Tammy's for $2. It could be Madison, Wisconsin, or that's the only Madison I know of. I haven't. Sending prayers, Kathleen. Anytime you want to moderate, Tammy, you can just say. This is just a plain white scarf, probably 4 feet. I mean, it can be wrapped around a book or anything. It's probably 4 feet by 2 feet. There's no design on it, just plain white. It feels, I don't know if there's a tag on it. It's really soft, so it might be 100% cotton. I know, I wish it was a blanket. I love, it's like baby soft blankets. Are you going to be on for Katie's sale tonight, Tammy? It is a little wrinkled. I don't do ironing, so. Okay. Miss Carla at $1. Thank you, Miss Carla. Yeah, rub it in. Someone's going on vacation. I have this vintage book, or, you know, I say vintage, anything, you know. It's called Circus Boy. War on Wheels. Authorized edition. Let me see. 1958. Let me see. Pretty sure. I think there was pictures in here. Yeah, there are some pictures in there. Oh, I've never heard of the show. Hi, Tina. The clown. Oop. And Miss Carla at $2. Thank you, Miss Carla. Hey, if that's what you like, Carla, that's what you like. I like cowboys, but if you like creepy clowns and cowboys, hey, whatever floats your boat. Now, I do have this if anybody's interested. I did sell a Xyron machine. This is a 5-inch Creative Station refill cartridge. Is to make the magnets. I've never used it. I've never tried this stuff. That's what it looks like. Easy drop-in cartridge, it says. Numerous ways to create. $7 feet. Laminate magnet creates magnet with a laminate finish. Easy drop-in cartridges, numerous ways to create photos, business cards, frames, schools, and home projects, shopping, and to-do list. And just for fun, at 150, thank you. Hi, Kathy. I have this precious, this is the book sleeve. I have this Precious Moments, Small Hands edition, New King James Version, Precious Moments Bible. You guys know I love birds. I love the little birds there. It's hard to see. Oh. Get my fingers working. Oh, let me help if I. Oh, let me see. My family history. Oh. That's cute. You can't hide from God. Oh. And Kathleen at $1. Thank you, Kathleen. Okay. I told you guys I have been buying some clothing pieces too, so I'll throw those into the mix to see if you guys to show if you any interest, whether I buy more or not. Like I said, some of them, a lot of them I bought for myself to use for fabrics and stuff too. But since I'm doing this, I figure I might as well share. This is a skirt. It is by Emily Rose. Like I said, the names mean nothing to me. I might know like Levi and stuff, but like that could be like some major designer for women. I have no idea, but it is a medium made in Guatemala. It's a medium. It's got a zipper and a button on the back. I'd like like I said, most of the things I buy, they have a pattern, of course. So like I said, whether you wear it, use it, for your daughter, or that light's too bright, or for, for crafts or whatever. Like I said, there's no stains or anything. I don't, just in case someone did want to wear it or something. Hey, knowing you guys, you could dye them black or whatever. I haven't tried any of that stuff yet. The inking or the. Well, I have some other clothes too. I might, I just don't have the hips for it. My hips are a little, I think the roses would look really pretty on a book cover. I do need to learn how to sew one day, so I actually can cut these out. And actually, Tammy's going to teach me how to make the junk journals and stuff. Okay, no takers for this one. I have a it's called a pre-designed album. Just add your own photos. 12 by 12 post-bound memory book, 20 layered and embellished pages. I'm gonna start this at $2. This kind of book doesn't come with any stickers or anything. It's all you can add your own, but it comes with pretty much everything in place. It's kind of like for me, for like beginners. You can just slap your pictures in there, then add, more embellishments and, things like that. I do have other albums, whatever, with stickers, and stuff like that. I have for sale on the table there and stuff that I'll, for later. I know, I need to get, if I get into this more where I'm starting to get rid of more of my stuff, I need to get a camera that faces down, stuff like Tammy and everybody has, that really gets into the whole, I like the cover. You guys know I love color, so I like all the different. Whoop, sorry. I get to looking at the back myself and stuff and forget what you're doing. So. The first page is kind of dad, mom, cherish, Maybe if I stand up, it might be easier. Yeah, I did, Kim. Oh, no interest. Okay. You can just what do they call that? Do the little circle thing to stop lagging or whatever. Refresh, that's the word. I have this book here. It's A Wonderful Life. It was the 50th anniversary edition. I don't think there's any pictures in this one. Love that movie. I love the thick pages. You know, some of the books, they still have the thick pages. You can tell when the publisher's getting cheaper, they have that really cheap paper. When you read a lot, you know the difference. And Kathleen at 225. Okay. Okay. I have this book from 1968. It is Knit a Dress a Day knitting book. If you guys can knit a dress in a day, wow. I liked the graphics when I got it, and you know, just because I want to learn to knit and stuff one day, but I won't really be making dresses. So. But you know, when you start things, you just kind of buy everything you can find on knitting and crocheting and stuff. So. It was $1. I wish you could buy brand new books today for $1. Those had to be heavy, though. A scarf is one thing, but ooh. She's even got the stockings. That's got to be a winter or fall. Could you imagine in the spring or the summer? Whew. Well, you'd have a hot coochie, that's for sure. You wouldn't have that fresh feeling. That one's kind of cool. That mod. I kind of like how they. So that went to Carla for $2. Thank you, Carla. Oh. I never realized. I guess I never got that far. They have a section for men's too. Men's sweaters for men's and boys. I always loved the are not, what do they want? The ones from Ireland, the sweaters from Ireland, but boy, they're expensive. You know, like the real ones, not the knockoff. The Aran wool, that's what they're called. Carla. Oh, I was trying to figure out what this is because I have some scarves, I have some skirts, I have, you know. This is a Bobby Brooks ladies extra large, 16 to 18, 100% rayon. I know. I just need to learn how to do some of the packaging a little bit better. Like some of the books I didn't realize in brown envelopes. Knock on wood, nothing's really been broken. Someone told me just about some of the books. A couple of them had ripped the package a little bit and they got bent a little in one of the corners or something. I just have to learn how to, you know. So I bought bubble envelopes, and this has pockets. Does need to be ironed, but hello? Yeah, I'm doing a live, so I'll call you later. Okay, love you. Bye. Mothers. And Kathleen at $1. I know I've sent stuff, even before I started doing this a week or two ago, and friend mail and stuff, and you would put, they ask you, is it fragile? And you're like, well, to me it is. It's like, and you might send someone something with glass or something. It's like, yes, it's fragile. It's got glass in it, and it's still, they'll throw it, and it's like, what's the point of telling you if it's fragile or not if you're just going to throw it anyways? Okay. I didn't know if anybody would be interested in this book, but I just like the cover. I used to collect tons. I used to have hundreds, maybe 1,000 cookbooks. This is one of the ones I've kept. I still like the cover and stuff. I didn't know if anybody would be interested in it. It's called, because I know you guys like the older books. It's called A Book of Hors d'Oeuvres. I don't think there's a lot of pictures per se, but it's from, I don't think it's awfully old. It was $2.50 when it was made. Let me see. I'm just trying to find the date before I. It's from 1949. It's called The Book About Hors d'Oeuvres. I can't even talk. I mean, there's still good recipes in there. Of course, you would use today, even from 1949. I have a couple really old ones from, like, well, to me they're old, 18 something, and ones from like 17, like the White House cookbook, from that time period and stuff. And some of it is like, what is that? Even in English, some of the words, back then, it's like, or some of the things that they had for the recipes, you're like, what the heck is that? This is from Lucy G. Allen, Little Brown and Company. Flavored butters, curry butter, green pepper. Oh, green pepper butter. I never heard of that. Drop 2 small green peppers in a hot fat for 1 minute. Wipe off the outer skin, cut off the tops, remove the seeds, and chop the peppers very fine. Drain well and add to 1/4 cup of creamed butter. Season with salt and lemon juice. Another method is to cut peppers in half, remove seeds, parboil slightly in water to which a pinch of soda has been added. Dry well and use. Sounds interesting. Green pepper butter. And Kim at $8. Thank you, Kim. You guys should see all the cookbooks I did get rid of, old lot, Let's see. Let me see. I have this blouse from I want to say Craft and Barrel, right? Craft and Barrel. It's Croft and Barrow. It's an extra large. Wait. Oh, I guess it's a good brand, Carla says. I thought it was like I thought it's a Craft and Barrel. I was like, oh, I thought they made cheeses and stuff. I love their cheeses. These have all been washed and stuff, of course. Um, I mean, they might be a little wrinkly, but I would still, I mean, that's up to you guys. I always wash used clothes or whatever. Um, Even if I get a stuffed animal, even if I know where it's from. No offense to anybody, but when I bring used stuff into my house, I like to know where it comes from per se, and it always goes straight into the wash machine. And these have been washed, but you know, that's up to you. You still might want to wash it when you get it home. I mean, you can smell, the fabric softener stuff on there. But well, especially if you're allergic to something, just know that it has been washed. So you might want to rewash it in case you are allergic. Um, too. Forgot to mention that in case you are allergic, because I use Purex, I think. So that went to, let me see, Kathleen for $1. Thank you, Kathleen. Actually, I don't even really use a softener, Carla or Don, unless it comes in Purex. I have no idea. I just buy a detergent, and sometimes I use a dryer sheet. You know, yeah, I don't really do all the whole. My mom always did. I throw in my detergent, and depending on the clothes, because with towels they say don't use in blankets. They just tell you not to use the fabric or the dryer sheets. And I might be gay, but I'm still a guy with some things. I just throw, as long as I throw the detergent. Oh yeah, I have 2 boxes for you in the shop, Kathleen. I don't know if you've been in there, but I have 2 ready for you. They're packed full already. Let me see. I have a garden color annuals and perennials. I don't know what year this is from. 1981. That's more of the word. And Miss Dawn at $2. Thank you, Dawn. Boy, Tammy does make it look easier with the camera this way. I have this magazine. I don't speak French, but it's in French. I don't know if it's a magazine or a book or what it was, but I had it on my shelf. I don't remember where I got it from, but it has beautiful pictures in it. It looks like there's some craft designs in the back. I just think there's some beautiful pictures in it. So, boy, these are hard to hold. I didn't put in the go for that magazine. Was anybody interested in that? I didn't even put in the go, so I thought no one was interested. Okay. I have this beautiful scarf. If you guys can see the purple. I'll let you guys bid. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some coffee. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Oh, I guess you can't. No, that's no better. Yeah, I'll be right back. sorry. Kathleen at 375. I haven't had coffee for 3 days. My head is like I've had a migraine, you know. Just Maxwell House. I'm not one of those people that go out and buy the fancy, you know, Dunkin' Donut. I know people are, that's not fancy, but you know, Starbucks. It's like I can't imagine paying, you know. If I'm out once in a while driving around, it's one thing, but people that do it every day. I try to mix stuff up so you guys don't get bored. I still haven't really went through craft stuff or anything. I'm just trying to clear out this stuff because I have so much stuff here. I haven't really started going through everything else because my place would really be a mess. So I haven't really went through anything else. So I'm trying to like get rid of, you know, the stuff I've already taken out. That's why I'm trying to mix stuff up a little too and get stuff from here and there that I've picked out already before I take stuff off other shelves and go through the boxes and stuff for you guys. But I have here American Girl Crafts. I have a 2-pack. These are pearly beads and ribbon bracelets. You can create 4 bracelets. I got 2 packs. They're brand new, of course. Whoop. Hi, Katie. They're for both, Tina. Oh, not much, Katie. I just decided to come on for a couple hours. I'm glad I canceled that sale anyways, whether you were having yours or not. Well, today I'm still doing it today, but I end up having I told you I wasn't feeling like, I thought it was just the winter. I end up having we had a thing going Kim Lee at $5. Thank you, Kim. We ended up having a gastrointestinal infection or whatever you want to call it, a virus going around work. That's probably why I look a little yellow today. Yeah, I end up, you know, both ends for 3 days. Yeah, I'm still like, oh, I have a headache. This is my first day with coffee, so when you haven't had coffee, and I suffer from migraine, so I take like 3 pills a day for the migraines plus sumatriptan if as needed. So I didn't take any of my medication for 3 days because when you're puking and stuff, um, you don't really you don't want to take pills and so then my head was like, because I take a couple of pills, 3 pills a day, just to for the migraines to kind of keep them at bay. And then if I need, there's sumatriptan I take if if I feel one coming on that's really supposed to kapow. And then if it gets really bad, I have to go get shots. Yeah, so you know what I'm going through. So then if you don't haven't taken it for a few days and then not having caffeine, I think caffeine too, so your whole system just gets. Yeah, I mentioned your sale earlier. That's why I told him I was having mine for a couple hours, and then we um yours was at 6 o'clock. Yeah, and it doesn't matter what you do, Kim. When I first started getting these like 5 or 6 years ago, they're like, "Oh, it's due to stress," and it's like, "Well, no crap," you know. And I would try every trick everybody tells you to do, a dark room, and putting the cloth over your head, and just everything. And I asked my doctor once, and I went there, and I because I always get it like right here across my forehead, or it would like sometimes when it starts, it feels like I'd always like, I know it sounds weird to the doctor, but I'm like, it feels like a lightning bolt. He's like, oh no, I've heard that before. It's like because sometimes it would feel like a lightning bolt, like oh like it was like going right across my head. He's like, oh no, and I'm like. I was like, can people get in the back of their head? He's like, oh, yeah, or not he, but it was a she at the time, and she's like, oh yeah, people can get in the back, and I'm like, how in the because it's like, how in the world could they sleep with because it's like just to touch the front of my head, it's like, how can they sleep with a migraine? If it's the pressure and stuff is in the back of their head, like oh. Yeah, Tammy stopped by earlier, Katie, too, and she's said that she's only going to be able to go to yours too for a few minutes, or not, well, for a little while. She's out with friends tonight and stuff, but she will stop by. Oh, well, it seems like we're all in the same boat. We should start a clinic. Ugh. Ugh. Katie's is at 6, Carla. The crafters with migraines. Yeah, we'll all make seed pearl necklaces. Did you set up an Etsy shop, Katie? Hi, May. Well, if Tammy can help me, she can help anybody. Okay. I have this book here. It's called The Great T-Shirt Book. Make your own spectacular, one-of-a-kind designs. Painting, stamping, tie-dye, batik, whatever that is. BATIK, marbling, and screen printing. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Oh, okay. Oh, I like the way that looks, just with the paints. Can you guys see that one? It's got like pictures and like teapots and stuff. I don't know if you guys can see that. I love that. I would love to have a T-shirt like that. I guess that's with stamping. Do you have to have special ink, I would assume, to do cloth? I've never done. And Kim at $2. She's good. Monday's her birthday. Do you guys want to see what I got her? She's going to be 59. I know, I look older than she does. I need to shave this off today. I hardly have any grays up here, but it's all right here. Well, I was lucky. Well, maybe she wasn't lucky, but she was 17 when she had me. My dad was 21, so hopefully I'll have him around for a long time. Her birthday is March 18th, so on Monday. So I got her some other stuff too, but this is kind of the biggest thing. She had her name was Sasha. She had a wiener dog, Dotson, that she loved. She passed away a few years ago. She never replaced or anything yet. She has a cat, Buddy. He's like a dog. He'll lay on you. He'll crawl on you. I never had a cat like that. Anytime I had a cat, clean my litter box, feed me, and if they want to come on you once in a while, they would. I always wanted a lap cat. It's like, why can't I have a cat? You know, I'm a single guy. It's like that would come on my lap when I got home and just sit there and whatever. But no, but they have a cat that acts like a dog. He'll go on my father's chest all the time. And she might be up tomorrow. If she's up tomorrow, maybe we'll come on, do a live, or we'll just do a little video and post it. But anyway, she's been collecting every now and then, or we'll pick her up a little Dotson. Like I got her a Dotson at Hobby Lobby a few weeks ago. It was like a little cast iron one. And then I found this one in the garden section. And it's like a life-size one, but she could put it inside or outside. It was like $40, and then it was like, you know, they had the 40% off the string stuff. So it looks just like the one she had, you know, like the little, so. My dad's like, oh, she'll love that, so. The eyes are a little bit dead, but. The eyes need a little color. They're kind of freaky. They look a little like dead, but you know. But she can put it inside, or she can, you know, whatever she, you know, or outside. She'll probably keep it inside, and you know. It's like a life-size one. At least it won't be a stuffed one. No offense to people that stuff them, but. Oh, my dad likes to paint. He'll paint everything. The girls are on. You should come say hi. You don't want to say hi to the girls? Okay. Okay. Okay, I have this book magazine. I'm not sure what you call these things. It's called Decorating for the Holidays, Advent through 12th Night. Kind of vintage looking. The pictures aren't as colorful as I usually like, but. Is from the Ideals Publishing Corporation. So it must be for an Ideals magazine. I would assume this is probably from the 70s by the looks of the pictures. I don't see a date. I do like that pinecone page though. And Kim Lee Carroll at $2. Thank you, Kim. Why is it you can have 40 brand new pens and none of them like to work? And they're all like name brand pens, you know? Or is that just me? Thanks, Kathy. I have this skirt by George. It's a medium, 50% polyester, 10% or 90% polyester, 10% spandex. Made in Mexico. Medium 8 to 10. It's lined on the inside. Let's see here. the inside. I don't think, yeah, this one doesn't have pockets. Actually, I think there's a very faint, yes, there's a, I don't know if you guys could tell, there's a very faint, maybe in the light, a floral design in the, I got big hips, Kim. I don't think it will fit. I got some big hips. And Carla for $2. Thank you, Carla. Fluffy. Oh, he's so fluffy. What did she say on that cartoon? What's that cartoon? The Minions. What does she say about that little bear or something? He's so fluffy. I can't remember. Isn't it like with a stuffed animal? Something, he's so fluffy. I can't stand it. He's so cute or something. I have this book here. It's called The Bible Story. It's volume 3. There is some damage here. Part of the spine has been off. But I like the cover and the pictures inside. Oh, I wasn't going to, Sandra. I felt like crap and stuff, and Katie is having hers at 6 o'clock, so she's having hers at 6, so she didn't know if I could change my time or anything. I wasn't going to do it today. And then I decided to get on for a couple hours. I was actually sick for the last 3 days. This is my first coffee I'm drinking. I had a gastrointestinal virus from work. We had 103 temperatures. So yeah, at 6 o'clock, Katie's Tribe of 5 is having her sale. Because I was going to do mine at 6 today. But then I decided to cancel because she was going to have hers because she had a babysitter planned already. I love the pictures in these books. And Carla at $2. Thank you, Carla. Yeah, they send you home with a chapter of paperwork from the hospital, or not the hospital, the doctors, whatever. I had gastroenteritis viral. Get plenty of rest, drink plenty of fluids. And not to be gross, but look at the diagram. And that's where I had it too, from there to there. Yeah, it's not pretty. Yeah, I have to make sure, return to work on 3/14 on Monday. I'm still, like, you can see, like, I don't usually sweat. I'm usually freezing, but it's like I'm still sweating. You can see I'm a little, I look in here and I'm like, I'm still white. I mean, I'm usually white because I'm a white guy, pale, but I even to myself, I'm like, oh, you look pale today. Oh, Sandy, I don't know if you got my email. I sent out your package a few days ago. Okay. You can moderate if you want to, Sam. Who the hell's Sam? Sandy, if you want. Okay, guys. Like I said, I pulled out different things, so I have like a little bit of every holiday too. I have some Easter, I have Christmas, I have, whatever. So my room has been a hodgepodge of different things, and so I have a little Christmas stuff here too. Whether you're interested or not, I like collecting stuff all year round for Christmas, different holidays. That's when you get it. Whether it's garage sailing or antiquing or just whatever. So I figure, maybe you guys like that too. So I buy stuff year round. I don't care if it's Christmas in February. If I see something I like. Oh, nice, Sandy. Yeah, I'll probably be off in the next half an hour or so because Katie's gonna do hers, so I'll probably watch hers for a little while too. It's Katie's Tribe of Five. I'm sure you know her, so she's gonna be doing her sale. That's why I wasn't gonna do mine today at all, but then I decided I felt a little bit better. I'm like, oh, come on, or whatever. Um, just to see how, because I haven't really been on, and and I need to do a friend mail video. I need to do that. Um, so yeah. So yeah, Katie will be on at 6 o'clock. So sorry, oh god, I'm telling you guys, know how it is when you've been sick. Even a couple days after, you're like, your mind is, ooh, you feel like it's swimming. This is like I almost want to say a music box. It's on a little easel. It is ceramic. It plays We wish you a Merry Christmas. It came upon the world. It came upon and joy to the world. Um, it says Santa's list. Um, this actually it's actually hooked on here, almost like with a little rope. You can see underneath there. It's magnetized. There's a button there. It actually you push it and it plays the music. I love Christmas. Look, I've just collected so much Christmas stuff, and it's like, you hate to, it's one of those things, like Christmas is like, you collect these things over the years. It's like you don't want to get rid of, but then you're like, you know what I mean? It's even if you don't use it for 10 years, it's. Do you guys know what I mean? Even if you don't use something for 10 years out of your Christmas stash, you're like, you know. And that's the third one. I love that song. And that is for Kathleen at 850. Oh, I know. I collect the old ornaments. I love the old ones. I mean, I know I do collect some of the new ones that look old. But I like the old ones. Well, they're old to me, like the 60s and 70s. I actually bought a couple the other day. Okay. I actually picked up these ornaments the other day. I love the vintage ones, but these are more. I like the. I don't know how to describe them. I don't have any in here, but actually, I have this little trinket jar. You know, kind of the old ones that look like that. Kind of, you know, that kind of look. While they're more obviously circular, but I found, you know, I kind of like the vintage look. Like I found a couple of these I bought. There's only 2 of them, but I picked up these. I love the vintage, you know, like 60s, 50s, 60s. To me, that's vintage. I wish they would have had more, but now I got to put them somewhere they won't break. Okay. I do have this. I'm gonna ask for like an opening bid of $3. I know, you know, you don't have to bid, of course, but some things I think are just, you know I paid more, so, or you know, but this is kind of like an advent calendar. This you can move up or down or whatever, you know, if you want to. Oh, I love vintage everything, Carla. Valentine's, Christmas, Halloween, Easter, it don't matter. And it's funny. I mean, I wasn't born until 78. Of course, that seems like a long time ago now. I just turned 41 last month. But it's funny saying vintage, you know, like, oh, I love vintage from like the 60s, you know, from when those bulbs is like from the 60s. That wasn't that long ago. But this is like an advent calendar. It's made out of wood. Got the little heart detail, the burlap, or not burlap, twine. It's got all the little numbers here. They're on hearts. The 20, is it the 20? Yeah, the first, the 25th. The 25th is the Christmas tree. They hang on the little nails here. Usually, you know, you can just because you want to put them on, you know, when you're trying to do it backwards and upside down. Someday I will find my yardstick. I have a yardstick, but I have a 12-inch ruler. Santa Claus is Santa Claus is 9 inches. The whole piece is 12, probably about 16 from the top to the bottom. But he's about 9 inches, well, 9.5 from the base to the top of his head. So about 16. Yeah, there's the number one. He's got little buttons there. And then, they just go down. I had so many little advent counter type things, and like I said, you kind of gotta pass it on, and like I said, I don't think I'm the only one over the years where you're like, if you haven't used it in 10 years, you're like, no, it's like, you want to change it out, but then you add to it, and then you kind of, but it's like, oh, that means something. I bought it, at Zayre's 20 years ago, or I love his face though. Sometimes you get stuff, you always think, oh, Santa's gonna look so cute, and then it's like, ooh. They don't always make him look so, not just Santa, but a lot of things with faces, sorry. Kim at $10. Thank you, Miss Kim. But you guys know what I mean. Some dolls and stuff too. You'll like, oh, that looks cute, and then you turn it around, it's like, ooh. Now, if you guys don't love these, you're not my friends. I thought these were so cute, and I still think they're cute, but I have so much stuff since Hobby Lobby came to our town. You should see my kitchen. I'll have to do a tour one day. I keep getting things from Hobby Lobby when they have their 50% off sale, and there's no place to put these. I mean, they're not like God's gift or anything. I just think they're cute. They're these. You guys know I love miniatures. I love this little green one. It just reminds me of the 50s, 60s. The green kind of. I mean, I like them both, but I just love the little green one. It just reminds me of, I don't know. I think my mom or my well, actually, I think they both used to have the old, they weren't made out of cast iron. What were they made out of? They were some kind of metal. Because I think my mom and my when I was young, I know my mom had one. But these are both metal. I think they might have a coating over them. I'll have to do a kitchen tour one day. Well, a tour of the whole place one day. But yeah, since Hobby Lobby came to town and they always have the sales and all, oh my god. You guys know, I showed you my video few weeks back when I bought that big barn and stuff. I'm lucky here. I have the shelves and they're like a 1.5 feet from the ceiling. So, you know, I'm able to, you know, display stuff up there. Whoop. And Kim Lee at 250. Thank you, Kim. You guys can tell how good I am at this, or how, you know, I forget to put on my information every once in a while, like Tammy and everybody does. I'm so not used to this. I have this filled with holiday goodies. It's made out of, it's from Hallmark. It is a, oh my God, recipe box. Oh my God, I came in, oh. It has some cards in here. Roasting chart, how to, just the cards that came with it, the dividers. Then you put your own, you know, things in there. They're just the dividers that came with the box. How much and how many, some cooking terms and stuff like that. That's weird, Sandy. Maybe I'll have to send you the link through email or something. I'm not sure. Okay, and that was... Kathleen at 225. Okay. Yeah, it's not showing. It's saying it's not finding it for me either, which is kind of weird. It's like my picture shows up there, and I can go into my account and everything, but then it says it doesn't show. And I tried doing the capitalizing and the separating and stuff. Hi, Cindy. That's weird. Okay. Now I just typed it in again and it shows it. I don't know. Anyways, sorry guys. I just emailed it, or just boy, you guys helped me a lot. I got forget the words. I just copied and pasted it, Sandy. So I emailed it to you too. Hopefully that works. No, you are right, Cindy. It is Crafty Mess by David. That's why. See, even I had it wrong. I kept putting in David's Crafty Mess. It is by David. That's why I was getting it wrong. That's probably why Sandy was getting it wrong, because I was giving it to her wrong too. Oh my God, I'm telling you. I have this blouse here. It's from New York City Design Company. It's petite, I guess. Or is it? I think that's what it says. PL. I do not understand women's sizes. This looks the same size as those other shirts. I don't know how that's a petite, but obviously you have to have a shirt underneath it because it's a sheer shirt and it's got like the flowers with the cut in detail or whatever you call that. Yeah, why don't they just have like men's sizing, small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, 3X, and that's all like across the board for men and women. Even if it's a little bit different for women, that way you can tell the difference whether country to country. Well, you don't have to, Don. I'm just saying if you're more modest. I mean, I wouldn't be. I'd be like, hey, girl. But it's got like the ruffled. And let me see. The buttons are just a pretty purple. This is my mom's favorite color. I wish it would fit her, but she's bigger breasted, so, and a little bit more rounder. So I love the detail on the bottom there. Whoop. Whoop. And that goes to Miss Kathleen at $1. See if anybody is interested in I wish I could make ribbons, but this book magazine, I'm never sure what to call things like these, you know, book magazine, whatever. It's for ribbon making for the price they charge you originally. It should be a book on the back. It's called Charming Ribbon Work, Ribbon Applique and Other Techniques. Hi, The Bargain Effect. I'm fairly new to this myself. I've just been doing this, well, not this part, but crafting and stuff with the girls for the last year and a half or so. I just started this live sale thing a week and a half ago, maybe. Tammy from My World in OKC would be a lot better to explain all this stuff. It's just a little way to make extra money and get rid of stuff and buy from other people too. If you're into crafting, not just crafting, I'm getting rid of other things too. I have. Tammy taught me how to get set up with like a little Etsy thing where so people can go over to my site afterwards. Like I set up, you know, I have a box and then I just name it. Well, not a box. Like you know, there's it looks like a box, I guess. And it will say special order for your name, or, you know, it might say, I don't use a last name, you know, or whatever. I just go by like on here, like I might say Don and CT, you know, for her name, or I might say, you know, it might say The Bargain Effect, you know, or whatever. You know, and it would just say how much you owe, you know, and then, you know, and with shipping. And that allows people to pay by PayPal, credit card, and there's other ways too they can pay their checking account, I guess, and, you know, all that stuff through Etsy. So it goes through them, and, you know, it just pays me. Yeah, it's just usually it's like a lot of stuff here is a lot of the girls do a lot of craft stuff. So they might have like 10 of each item, like they might have 10 yards of fabric. So they might do like a yard each of fabric and say like, oh, I want $2. So the first 10 people that say me get it for $2, and they might just sell it like that. And then the next thing they might have like one book, and they're like, well, I want, you know, since this is unique, or not, maybe not unique, but they only have one of, we'll do an auction. Like a lot of my things I only have one of, so I just do like an auction. I start at $1 or, you know, $2, $3, depending on, you know, how much it costs me, or, you know, what I think it's worth. You know, just like a auction that, you know, but not, you know, you're not going to start at $100. I mean, unless you're going to sell Picasso, you know, I mean, I'm sure there's other auctions like that. Yeah, it's just, you know, simple and friendly, and, you know, me and the girls, nothing major. I mean, you know, yeah, like I said, I'm new at it too, so it's pretty chill, I guess. I don't pretend to know anything. It's most of the stuff here is just stuff I've had that I love. You know, I'm into crafting. you'll see a lot of girly stuff. I am a gay man, so I have a lot of, you know. I don't know anything. I, you know, particularly much about anything. I like vintage stuff or vintage looking. Just because it's vintage looking doesn't mean it is vintage. Like, I don't know for sure. I can read a date on something and like, oh, the copyright says, but like, I am no expert on something. So, you know, a lot of people on here, we're just crafters and stuff. So we, you know, we're not here to like, oh, we want something from 19 or 1840 something, and you know, so most of us, we don't care. I mean, if you're spending $1,000, and obviously, you know, you care, but for but for now, I just have a lot of stuff around here to go through, and I still have tons of stuff to, you know, do. But I've just started this like last week after watching Tammy. Actually, there's going to be another auction after this one, or yeah, auction, live sale, whatever you want to call it. Her name is actually, she's going to be doing one. It's Katie's Tribe of. Actually, let me spell it. Let me not put it like that. Katie's Tribe of. Sorry. That's why I got the looks. I'm not computer literate. But if you want to check out Katie's Tribe of 5 at 6 o'clock, she's having a live sale, and 50% of her benefits or proceeds, I can't even talk, are going to her friend or her friends. Well, I hope it's her friend too. Her son's going to her son's. He's raising money for a cancer. I think I need to drink more Gatorade. I'm like, oh my God, that stuff. I'm telling you, when you're sick for 2-3 days. Yeah, I'll be over there. I'll probably spend more money than, you know. I'll show a couple more things, and then we can, you know, I know. It's like I keep looking at myself, and it's like, ooh, boy, I look white. I'll show a couple more things, and then we can, you know, you guys can take a potty break and go check out. If you guys want, maybe tomorrow I can come back on at, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, or sometime tomorrow if you guys want. Well, I'm sure they'll want a potty break and stuff too, Carol. Or Carol. Oh my God, Katie. Like I was saying, this is a ribbon applique and other techniques. Yeah, if you guys want, I'll post later. My parents might be over in the morning, so maybe 2 o'clock or so. I'll post on Tammy's Facebook page, and I'll post on here. Maybe I can do a live sale for a few hours. I'm trying to clear out the stuff I already have on the table, and then I'll start going through other things too, because I know I have all those other collectibles you guys have been wanting to see. And Kim at $2. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, I can do that, Tammy. Which card did you get yesterday, Tammy? I feel like I just sent that out yesterday. That's what I thought you were talking about. Boy, I must be delirious. Oh. Does anybody like Valentine's? I didn't put batteries in these, but they do light up. They are from Michaels.
You've got mail.
Beautiful red. Whoop. Okay. Oh. Let me see. Kathleen for $1. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, I was trying to cancel that. Kim, I was trying to figure out how to cancel the live sale thing, and I'm like, couldn't figure out how to cancel this. I just wrote on there, like, you know, it was canceled for today. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to take the video down, delete the video, whatever, and I couldn't. I was like, oh, the hell with it. So I just wrote, you know, on both lines that it was canceled. And I have this cookie kit. This is also from Michaels. You get the 60 pieces. Oop. There's my lips. They're specially made for Michaels. And Kim at $5. Thank you, Kim. Okay. I have a little, this is also from Michaels. It's a, obviously Valentine's Day. XL little wooden. Okay, and Kathleen at 275. Thank you, Kathleen. Okay. I have this sign too, You and Me. Also a little wooden. I want a you and me, or you and I, or okay. Kathleen at 275. Thank you, Kathleen. I have this garden flag. It's from Ashland. I think if I remember right, I think I got this at Michael's too. I used to collect a ton of garden flags. I used to live in a house on its own, but now I live in an apartment in the city. So I gave all my old flags to my mom, and I found this one. So I figured, I might as well see if anybody wants it. It's called All Hearts Come Home for Christmas. It's the little red truck in front of a house behind the trees with a tree in the back there. Yeah, I used to collect the flags and I would put them up, but so I just got rid of them all, and every time new ones would come out, I would get them. So I think I'm pretty sure the Ashland brand is from Michael's. Not that it matters, I guess, but some people, like Michael's. So, never been opened. I hope I don't break your screen, Don. Whoop. And that goes to Kathleen at 275. Okay. Okay. I have these Celebrate It Valentine's Day party sets. $53 piece. We're on to some. We're not on the truck anymore, Don. Are you looking at the Valentine party kit, Don? Or the truck? This dress is a Tommy Hilfiger. There's no pockets.
You've got mail.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Don. I don't know what you're. Can you tell us what you're looking at right now, Don? This dress is a Tommy Hilfiger. It's a size 12. It's got all these pretty flowers, and they have little gems in the centers of each of them. There's blue, red, yellows, purples. I think I'll do one more thing so you guys have time to use the restroom before Katie comes on. I found this in with my Christmas stuff. It is one of the Snoopy, I don't want to say bobbleheads, kind of one of the, like the, you know, those little sun catchers I make, but it's a Snoopy one. It just says Merry Christmas. What's up, yo? Holla. Who's your mama? Who's your daddy? Yeah, I'll be your private dancer, Don. Hey, Don, now she sees us. You're back, Don? Oh, I better stop doing that. I like the way his head's like, oh yeah. There's some stuff you put up for sale and you're like, oh. I'm gonna get more than that. I'm gonna start stuff again. Kathleen at 575. Thank you, Kathleen. So does 2 or 3 tomorrow afternoon sound good to you guys? I know some of you may not be around then, but I'll try to get some of the, I know some of you guys, like Kim, has been wanting to see, I do have the box of, let me give you a, oh, those are salt and pepper. Charming Tales. I do have this one box. I do have more boxes, but I've just give you guys a quick preview. Kim's been asking me to do these, not just Kim, but other people too. I can't believe how much I paid when I collected these. You know, the collectible bears and stuff like that. So I'll try to, and these are the Moo, it's been so long since, you know, that I collected some of these things. So I'll try to put some of these up tomorrow too. I was trying to not do some of these until I got into kind of the groove. If I wanted to, these are cherished teddies. Until I knew if I wanted to sell these before I really got into doing this, because I didn't want to, you know, try to ship, you know, this stuff and then have it breaking. I love the baby ones. You know, I didn't want to ship and have it breaking and, you know, whatever. I wanted to make sure I could do it right. you know, or learn to, you know, whatever, if I was going to start to. So that's just a little, and I love, you guys know I love that pattern, the like the blue willow. So, but anywho, I better get off here so you guys can go check out Katie. I'll be there in a minute. I need to finish my coffee. Oh, you collect the Mary Moo, Tina? The little bears. Oh, I forget. I even have wicker chair. I forget what, you know, when I packed up from my old place, what I have. But I'll come back on tomorrow and I'll do some of these. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, because I've, you know, was trying to, I was trying to get rid of, you know, not get rid of per se, but, and I do have willow tree too. There's more of the Charming Tales. Okay, it's 5:58 here, so I will thank you guys, and I will update on here, and I'll be back tomorrow probably at 2 or 3, because I know my parents will probably be here in the morning. I don't want to get on, you know, obviously if they're here. Well, I might come on for a bit just to have my mom say hi. Or maybe she'll do a sale with me for a little bit before they leave. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you so much. Go check out Katie. Oh, and here's my email, because I know some of you guys bought things for other people. So if you can, I need your addresses too. So make sure you send them. Sorry, I am so not discombobulated. I can do this for 10 years. And then, because I think there was one, someone bought someone for somebody, and I don't know their address. So. Okay, guys, it's 6 o'clock, so I better get going, or Katie will kick my. I was going to say something, but thanks a lot, everybody.